Hey guys. Well, we're supposed to be fishing right now, but Jeff ended up working late tonight, so I set some cameras out behind my house, say about 3 weeks ago now, 3 weeks ago, something like that. And I was gonna let them sit for like a month, but I'm bored and I'm really interested to see if there's anything back here. Found a little bit of deer sign, not a whole lot. I'll show you guys a little bit of what I found back there, but I'm also interested to see how far the path is. So I'm gonna go ahead and start a trace route on my GPS. We'll see what happens. The only real deer sign that I found back here was a lot of droppings. Didn't find like any rubs or anything of that nature, so that was a little disheartening. So the plan, if it's good enough back here, is to get a tree stand or two back here. Just so on those days that I really can't commit like a whole day to being in the woods, I can pop back behind my house and go from there. Gotta remember to check for ticks today. So if you guys have noticed, we've been pretty slow on the uploads lately. It's just been, work's been crazy for both of us. Where I'm new to the whole scouting for deer and stuff, it's hard for me to stay focused on one thing. I'll be looking for rubs, I'll be looking for scrapes, and then when I start looking for scrapes, I stop looking for rubs. It's not as easy as you think. I think the batteries might be dead. This was not hanging down before. Dang it. Probably have 57 videos of a branch. Not good. Not good at all. But let's see. So far I have a rabbit. It's not good, guys. This one was a bust big time. Nice fat doe. She is pregnant. Super pregnant. She is like, didn't strike out, so that's good. Alright, so needless to say, we're gonna find a new spot for this camera. Yeah, it was cool. We got 2 videos of the doe. That's the whole reason I'm doing this, just strictly out of curiosity. As you guys can probably tell, Jeff has a lot more experience in the woods than I do. So if you're looking for tips and cool things like that, he's your guy. If you're looking for a good laugh, as somebody who has no idea on what they're doing, I'm your guy. Big time. There it is. Let's hope, guys, let's hope. Main reason that I picked this spot is because it was kind of like an intersection. It had a lot of deer poop on the ground, a lot of trails that I could see going through the woods. And it's a hard edge. It goes from softwood over to hardwood, and then we have a little bog over here. So as far as a traffic area goes, in my eyes, again, I am not a professional by any means. I'm still learning. But in my eyes, this would be something that would be frequently used. So let's hope for the best. Super terrible angle, but you guys are on a tree stump, so is what it is. Not great, guys. Not great. I think I'm gonna leave this one just because it's early in the season right now. And that doe didn't get pregnant by herself. We can only hope, right? Put the card back in, and then we're gonna go find another spot. That was a huge bumblebee. Is the bag open? Dang it! Jeez Louise. I'm a mess. Let's go find a new spot. You guys will have to, I'm sure Jeff will tell me. Just came across a big pine and a whole bunch of the needles. I shouldn't say needles, but the branches are all over the ground. And there's ground bees. Is that right? Ground bees? Looks like all the pine needles, like the branches have been chewed off. Wonder if it's porcupine, tree pig, whatever you call them. What do you think's doing that? Doesn't really look like it's chewed. Well, I just wanted to show you guys that because I thought it was cool. You guys probably don't think it's that cool, but what do I know? My brain's telling me to go that way. It's a nice ridge right here. Coming from my house, you start up on a ridge and we come down into a valley and then we're coming back up on a ridge. So I'm hoping that they either use the side of one of these ridges or the bottom of it. This is a cool little spot. I like this. Okay. Look for sheds, look for scrapes, look for rubs, look for antlers. That would fall under sheds. Poop, food sources, property lines, and no trespassing signs. One thing that I 100% forgot, and I'm kicking myself in the butt, forgot my binoculars. Dang it. I'm getting so sidetracked, guys. Nature. What a wonderful thing. All right, I just gotta take a mental note of where I'm at, because I'm getting to the point where I've wandered. No ticks yet, knock on wood. Found a piece of metal. Let's go check it out. Looks like an old bucket. I mean, from over here, it looks like a rub. And I can already see another one up here. I don't know if that's actually a rub or not. I'd think it would be because there's gouging up above it. So it almost looks like the antler was, you know, poking in while they were rubbing. Is that a thing? Very well could be rabbits though, because you gotta think when the snow's like up to here, those rabbits are up on top and they'll scrape. There's another one back there and another one over here. Might be Rabbit Town. Gonna have to hop my way out of here. Ooh, we got a snake, folks. It's dead. Weird spot if that's a rub. That's a weird spot. That's what leads me to believe it's rabbits. Alright, I'll keep exploring, keep you guys updated as I go. Alright guys, I don't have much time left here. We got about 40 minutes until the sun sets. We got about 30-minute hike back to the house. I'm almost all the way back, but I found a little stream back here. I see a lot of prints and tracks, some deer poop right here. So I'm trying to find a tree that's overlooking the water to place a camera. Obviously they need water, so it could be something that they frequently visit. There are a lot of indentations in the mud right here, so it looks like an area that they do use. So we're gonna put a camera up somewhere. I just gotta find the right place. And I have to keep in mind that this is all swale grass back there, or whatever you may call it, hay, grass, tall grass. I'm just gonna call it tall grass. Yeah, but I gotta keep that in mind when I set this camera because summer is almost here and this stuff's gonna sprout up like wildfire. Yeah, so let's find a tree. I gotta figure this out. I didn't bring a hatchet, I didn't bring a saw. Totally unprepared. You guys should know that by now. I am always unprepared. Needless to say, that is one jerry-rig trail camera location. Let me show you guys. So I lost a bungee, didn't have a good tree. You guys probably picked one out while I was doing all this. I didn't see a good tree, still don't see a good tree. I didn't bring any tools with me as far as a hatchet, clippers, handsaw, pocket knife. I broke my pocket knife. So I broke all the branches by hand. I made a weird loop through the back of the trail camera to get the bungee to loop back around the tree, to hook back into itself to make 3 points of contact. The hope is that they're using this and crossing right here where it's a little beaten down, and I see some hoof marks in the mud. So we'll see. Before I forget, we're gonna mark this camera's location. That is it for today. I want to thank you guys for hanging in there for fishing season. It's driving us nuts not being on the water. To be honest, I could be fishing from the banks, just not feeling it right now. Our water levels have been really high. We've been getting a lot of rain. We tried bank fishing the other day. We were fishing in the parking lot. We're trying to get out there. Until then, thank you guys for hanging in there. I know these videos aren't the best, but we just want to keep bringing you guys some content. This is what we do. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully we will check these cameras here in about a month, maybe less if I get impatient. We appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya.